So yeah, that's interesting. Hmm. Final. Oh hey Virgo, how you doing? You good? How was your journey? Yeah, I can imagine. And with the retrograde, it doesn't help. Retrograde's been nothing but a pain in my ass, causing me all sorts of bullshit. It's been such a pain in the ass. It's raining here all day. Everything that I've planned every day. It's Thursday today, and Monday I planned to do shit, didn't happen. Tuesday I planned to do shit, it didn't happen. Yesterday I planned to do shit, it didn't happen. And today I planned shit and it didn't happen. So every time I plan shit, and I was like, my sister said, look, best thing for you to do is wait till the retrograde is over and then you can start planning to do shit. And I was like, I might as well. Because this is some fucking bullshit, man. Like I just it ain't happen. Every time I try and do shit, it don't happen. I'm trying to do all this shit and it's like no, you can't. You can't do it. And you ain't gonna do it. No, no, no. You plan, God laughs every day. So I was like, you know what? I'm not planning. I'm not planning shit no more. Yeah. Everything I do, man, that's why I gave up. I said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I ain't doing nothing. What the fuck is this? This guy. Hold on a second. I have to listen to this thing real quick. I'm gonna mute it real quick. My nephew sent me this video of me like a couple years ago talking shit to this dog in somebody's car that was parked next to me. Oh boy. I do some dumb shit. And my nephews love every minute of it. I was in my old car. I was parked up next to this BMW, and I see this little dog, like the Taco Bell dog. He's like sitting in the car all chilling, like I'm like, hey buddy, what you doing? Where's your daddy? And I was just talking shit like my nephew sent it to me. He goes, hey bro, look at you when you was talking shit to this dog. Oh man, that was funny. I was wondering what the hell that was. That damn boy, he's something else. He likes doing a lot of dumb shit. Hey Leo son, how you doing? We have so many videos and things and so much crazy ass shit we do. I have to see if I can get one of these damn things. I was live. I was hoping you would have said hi. Claudia was in there. Oh no. I haven't seen her since the day that you was live just now or earlier. Shit, I didn't know you was live. Why the fuck didn't I get the notification? No, you didn't go live, did you? I don't see anything here. I didn't get nothing. Oh. You were? Oh, fuck. I didn't know. What, since I saw you? Because I subscribed and fucking hit the bell thing and I didn't get no notification. An hour after me? So why the fuck I didn't get a notification? If that was the case, I would have been in there and came to visit you and talk some shit. Man, fuck. And there's no blue dot next to your name to say that you went live. Because the last video it says you did was a month ago. So it doesn't even say you were on earlier. I probably subscribed to the wrong damn shit. Or I guess it is, but maybe you didn't post it. Then you posted 3 weeks ago and said, if you need a reading, email me. Might have a shitty connection or some crap you said there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's some bullshit. Okay, no wonder. Yeah. Okay, Virgo. I'm glad you're okay. Glad you're back. All's good. Yeah, don't get fun slapped. Get your ass to bed. Cool. Take care. Oh, that's probably why I didn't get no notification. Because it wasn't like a public thing. Good night, sweetheart. Take care. So yeah, I guess I didn't get a notification. I'm probably just gonna have to keep an eye out for you. But I have it on all notifications. But I don't know, bro. That's some bullshit. Cause if I saw you, I would have came in there for sure. But even if like, even if somebody goes live and I didn't see it, there's always like a blue dot next to your name to say that you went live. That's kind of weird. Anyway, what can you do? It's YouTube. It's the retrograde. I'm not surprised that I didn't get notified. Somebody told me yesterday that they didn't see my they didn't see me on they have the TikTok shit. It's the same way. They said they didn't get it. They didn't get notified. I don't know. Oh well. It's all good. Maybe next time. Yeah, that's for sure. It definitely has. My earlier live when I was talking to you, it crashed, and I had to like reconnect. It's such a joke. Oh well. What can we do? Life of YouTube on the YouTube streets. Same thing happened when I was playing music on TikTok. It said that I had inappropriate behavior and my live was gonna shut down in 5 minutes. And I'm like, what inappropriate behavior? I ain't done nothing. But what it was, one of the songs I played said some shit. So they got mad. Or they just some of them probably reported me and said, some shit. But I kinda like asked for that, to be honest. I have this thing against, a certain group of people. Sometimes when I play music, I say something about them. So somebody must have got sensitive. Oh my God, he's talking about us. So fucking what? I have a right to my opinion. Leave me alone. I knew it was gonna happen. Yeah, TikTok's kind of getting like stupid now. They're acting up. Because I started on TikTok December 15th. That was my first live on TikTok. And I never ever had a problem. I could swear, say what I want, do dumbass shit, play crazy shit, play pure like rowdy music and shit. And I would say starting this month, like for the past 3 weeks, they've been kind of strict. Whereas this is the second time or the third time, I think it's the third time now that they've complained about my music. And I was like, well, apparently a Jewish guy bought TikTok. Apparently. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. Actually, let me check that real quick. Because I know TikTok's had various owners. And every owner they have, they're fucking annoying. Let me see. As of early 2026, TikTok is majority owned by a consortium of US backed investors, including Oracle. Following forced reconstructor to avoid avoid a US ban, the original Chinese parent company, whatever, blah, blah, blah. There isn't one single owner as the company has been created under a joint venture. So apparently, it's not owned by a Jewish guy. Or maybe he is Jewish, but he's not saying it. I don't know. Apparently, it's managed in the US. Founder, some Chinese guy. Zhang Yiming. 50% ownership shareholder. I don't know. That's some bullshit. All I know is that sucks. Whatever. Yeah, sometimes like, cause I play reggae music, and Jamaicans don't like uh the LGBTQ group, and sometimes the songs I play talk about them, you know. So I think I must have played. Well, I know I played a few songs that had some that type of stuff in it. So they probably must have complained about it. You're not supposed to be doing that. Like it's a song, for crying out loud. It's gonna be like literally 30 seconds to a minute long. Like you're really worried about that shit? Like, come on, man. And like you're allowing them to do whatever they want. So why can't straight people play music and have fun and talk about them or say that they don't like them? What's that? What's so wrong about that? It's a Jamaican thing. So because I play reggae, it's a crime. These people and act like, it's some great thing that they do. It's all fine and dandy when somebody that you know is that way and you fucking have a problem with it. Then you get all nasty and crazy and shit. Anyway, that's probably what it was because I played stuff like that in the past and never had a problem. So looks like that group is being sensitive. But then you see a video, right, of someone dissing the shit out of those people, and it's still up and it's fine, but you can't play a song with it. That don't make no sense. And even like people like do these pranks and shit, and it's all like shitty ass pranks, and people fucking going crazy and stuff and get mad, but that's okay. The pranks still stay up there. And then you got these like people and all these hoes on here acting crazy, but that's okay though. I came across this video on TikTok. I think it was like yesterday or the day before, and it shows like a woman on a bed, and you can only see like the back of her head and like her sitting on this bed, and she looks like she's performing oral sex on somebody. You can even hear the noise and everything. And I just came across it, and the person was live, and I'm like, how the fuck did they allow this like to happen? How could you like have a video of someone doing that? I know you can't see it literally, but you can hear it and you know what the person's doing. Like, and why would you even want to do that live on a platform anyway? And how is that even right? How are you allowing that person to do that? That's what I don't get. And you're worried about some fucking song and shit. I swear it's all like an agenda and it's all like whatever they want. But you're not looking out for like people who think that that's just, disgusting or not right. It's okay for you to do whatever you want. You make up your own rules as you go. All right, there, buddy. Whatever you say. And you have all these like psychics out here and shit acting crazy. Who the fuck is this wankster? I don't know. Like you said, I love TikTok because it's a place I can play music and have fun. But they're starting to get like annoying now. It's like every platform you go on, you gotta be like restricted. You can't even like play music and just do whatever. Like it's always got to be some fucking problem. Ooh, fuck. I guess everybody got sensitive and I talked about whatever I talked about just now. Guess they didn't want to hear it. It's all good. You're not a fan of them? Yeah. Neither am I. They've been a big pain in my ass on here, to be honest. And if I didn't even say anything about them like that. But I've been on here for, like I said, almost 7 years. And I think the second year I was on here, I never forget, I was on here like really, really late. And I was telling everybody about like the DJ parties that I used to do and how people got wild after hours. And I said that I saw a bunch of, lesbians like acting crazy. And, a lot of people were, got off the dance floor because they didn't really like it. They didn't think that it was appropriate for these three lesbos to be doing all this shit, right? That's exactly what people were saying. And I was just repeating what, what happened and everything. So, of course, some trolls must have heard me say all of that. So they came here the next day. They started trolling me, talking about I'm a bigot and I'm this and I'm that. And I'm like, what? What the fuck you going on about? Like, fuck you people. Don't come in here and aggravate me because I told a story about some gay people that was dancing and people felt uncomfortable around them. So fucking what? Like, what did I say wrong? I just telling you that what happened during one night that I was playing music. Because I see everything. The DJ sees everything. There's nobody behind me. Everybody's in front of me, so I see everything. So they started a lot of trouble with me in here. And every day they started trolling me and aggravating me, leaving comments. And then they would splice my videos all up and like record me and like put like a different voice in it and try to make a mockery out of me and try and like teach me a lesson for doing nothing. I didn't do anything really. All I did was just tell them about a story. One 10-minute story caused months of these idiots going at me. So I started to say, okay, what am I gonna do to like get away from these fools? But I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna allow them to get to me. But what can I do to get to like just eliminate myself from them? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go over to Instagram. So I told all my friends come over to Instagram, and I just started doing readings on Instagram every day, and I stayed away from here because I would complain to YouTube that these people are bothering me. And back then, you didn't have subscribers mode; it wasn't available, right? That's why they made subscribers mode, so you can get rid of them and customize the time, the amount of time you can come in here. So that was my dilemma back then. So I said, you know what? YouTube's not helping me. They don't care what I say. I complain about these people aggravating me. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna beat them at their own game. Now they could talk to themselves. So I went over to Instagram. So we had so much fun over there. And Instagram was fun. And then after like about a year of being on Instagram, I went back over to here and started doing like every other day I would come back over here. And because Instagram started getting stupid, they started getting strict on the sex cards. And when I was over Instagram, I used to pull sex cards and do love readings and talk a lot of shit. And I never got in trouble or anything like that. As soon as I came back over here, started pulling sex cards and talking shit, I got reported. Then they told me I have to take down my live because it was nudity on the cards. Meanwhile, there's rap videos on here of women showing their titties and asses everywhere, and you're worried about a fucking tarot card that's a fake ass, some, to fake looking a fake nudity person on there. There's no nipples, no coochies, no nothing. The only thing you're gonna see on those tarot cards is like some of them are really explicit, right? But I don't have those. But like it was like a never ending story of these trolls coming at me and trying to destroy my channel and shit. And every now and then they come in here. They came in here like a couple days ago, same person with multiple like, emails and saying the same shit, just talking shit about trying to get me riled up and trying to get me mad. And I was just like, I'm gonna beat you at your own game because now I have the power to do so. So instead of you waiting 5 minutes to come in here, I'm gonna customize it to an hour. And then when that hour is gone, I'm gonna put another hour on it so you can never come in here and aggravate me. And that's what I did to that troll the other day. And then I was relieved of them. They didn't come back in here. They're like, fuck that. I ain't waiting no hour to talk shit to this guy. But they have a lot of people have no life. They really have an obsession of coming back, right? And saying shit, doing shit. They ain't got no life. And I know it's somebody that I don't like or don't like me. Because a regular person isn't really gonna be coming in here and worrying about a random person like me on the internet that's doesn't have barely anybody in here, and I'm not like a popular channel. Yeah. So I cater to my people and that's it. And people that come in here, my friends and all that, and that's it. I don't want to be popular, and I don't ask to be. I don't even ask anybody to like my videos. I could care less. That shit don't phase me. I'm not really worried about likes and views because I can buy likes, I can buy views, I can buy subscribers. So why am I gonna worry about what somebody comes in here and says about me? And then if I had 10,000 subscribers, you would say, "Oh, you've been here for almost 7 years. You should have a million subscribers or some bullshit like that." So whatever you do, it's never enough, and somebody will still complain or still say something or still like make you seem like you're not accomplishing anything. Yeah. So it's like I think it's just childish people and people just trying to get make you mad and shit, but they can't make me mad no more because to me that shit don't phase me, and anybody who's known me for years knows that I'm never phased by what trolls say, what other readers say, what someone comes in there and says to me. If you want to see me turn up, then I'll fuck you up. It's not a problem. It won't be the first time. And then you'll get dissed, and then you'll probably feel like you should have never did it. And then you'll probably have diarrhea for a week. Hey, Virgo. She's like, how the hell you come back here in 20 minutes talking about I can't sleep? How the hell you supposed to fall asleep in 20 minutes? I know you missed me, that's all. Calm down, Tiger. I had a troll in here a couple of days ago, and then I was talking about the troll, right? And it was so funny, right? Because the troll was like came back in here and heard me talking about him, and it was like, "Oh, you still talking about me?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm telling everybody how dumb you are." Hello, Angel Eyes. How you doing? So I thought it was pretty funny, like how they, act up and they come back after a while and then they just say stupid ass shit. And then I put my subscribers mode to like an hour. Well, they you know how I have subscribers only for 5 minutes, so they waited 5 minutes, came in here and talked some shit to me, and then I banned them, and then they came back again under another name. Then they came back a third time, so I said, yeah. It's only 5 minutes you wait and you come in here every 5 minutes to aggravate me. So I put it on an hour long because I knew I weren't going to be there for a whole hour. So I was like, take that. Now you got to wait a whole hour to talk shit to me and I'll be gone by then. So you just wasted your time. You wasted your time. Angel Eyes, yeah, I'm still taking questions. There is no list. You can be number one if you want. It definitely was somebody that, we probably know that's, still salty or whatever. Because they said a lot of shit like that. They said something about I've been here for 6 years and I only have 1,000 subscribers or some bullshit, right? And I was like, so what? I was like, what's that got to do with anything? And then they were saying, you charge $10 for a question. You should be ashamed of yourself. $10 for this? And I was like, what do you want me to do? I said, so I told them, why don't you get your own channel? You can charge whatever you want. You can charge people to listen to your dumb ass all day. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Fiona. How you guys doing? So yeah, that's pretty funny how they all come around. Yeah, it is crazy how they do dumbass shit, but what can we do? No. It's not ready yet, Tanya. It's not done yet, but it's apparently they're gonna come tomorrow or Saturday. I don't really care anymore. As long as mine works, I'm good. Fiona says something. Nah, nobody's picking on me. Just like a troll coming in here talking shit. I don't have a clue who they are, but they just came in here and was randomly talking shit to me the other day, which I don't really care. If they want to waste their time for being in here for 5 seconds talking shit to me and then get banned, then that's on them. Like, you know. All right, Angel Eyes, thanks for the PayPal donation. You said in the contact. All right, Let's check, see what's going on here. Well, what I'm getting here is not good at all. This person that you're asking me about, I don't think they're going to contact you tomorrow. And the reason that they unfollowed you is because they feel like you bring them sadness and pain and mental anguish. And they mentally are drained from being around you or being with you. They're disappointed. Um, this person also is a person who is not very active. Like they don't want to do anything. They don't want to talk. They don't want to, solve the issue, whatever it is. They feel like you don't appreciate them. They feel like everything that's between going on between you guys is always a dispute or a difference. They think that maybe you're lying to them or vice versa. I feel like this person's blaming you for whatever's going on. So I don't get nothing good here. I don't get contact from this person anytime soon, and that's why they probably unfollowed you and all this other things that this person does. But I don't get nothing good here at all. Nothing good. This person's upset with you. And they don't want to speak to you and they don't want nothing to do with you right now. Well, sometimes it takes a year, you know. It just says he's upset with you for whatever reason. It doesn't say a specific reason. You should know that. Ask yourself, why is he upset with you? What did you do? Obviously, he did something because he's disappointed in you. He can't be disappointed in you for nothing. So it's got to be something you did, something you've done. Oh, he hurt you. So if he hurt you, and the reason he done that is because he just doesn't want to be active with you no more. He doesn't want to deal with you no more. He feels like he has no freedom. He feels like the things that I get in the cards here are just differences and disputes. And if you guys argue, he's probably tired of arguing. He's probably tired of like misinterpretations or things like that. So if he's hurting you, then you shouldn't worry about him anymore. You should just move on. That's my opinion. I know it's easier said than done, but if he's hurting you and unfollowing you, that's your answer. You know, he probably feels like I hurt her, and she's probably mad at me or whatever, and maybe obviously he did it for a reason because he's trying to find a way to get away, finding a way to get rid of you. But if he unfollowed you, then that's just childish and stupid. If he said to take a few days and call him, what type of person you dealing with? This guy seems like he's very immature. For him to unfollow you and then tell you, "Oh yeah, call me in a few days," that don't make no sense. That's like somebody that needs to check themselves. Yeah, I mean, ask yourself if you really want to be with somebody that immature. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Manipulation. Yeah. Sounds like you need to find another guy or stay away from this guy because that's you should not call him. He should be coming to you because if he hurt you, he needs to come to you and say sorry. He needs to come to apologize. He needs to become a man. He needs to treat you like you should be treated Because if you're telling me that you ain't done nothing to him, but the cards are telling me that you're disappointed and he's disappointed in you. Well, if I were you, I wouldn't reach out. Because let me tell you something. You're talking to a man right now, okay? And I'm telling you right now, if a man does those things, if I were to do what I'm doing, what I did to you to somebody else, that's my way of saying, go away, leave me alone. That's my way of manipulating you to see if you really care about me or you want me or just playing games just to aggravate. That's not love. That's not a relationship. That's kindergarten shit. You know what I mean? That's not a relation. That's not somebody that wants a relationship and wants love. That's bullshit. You're not supposed to put up with that. You know what I mean? That's something that you should not put up with. And you should be very strong. My opinion to you and my advice to you is to be very strong and not communicate with him at all until he comes knocking on your door and says, "Babe, I apologize for the stupid, dumbass shit that I've done to you, and I won't do it no more, and I'll prove it to you." If he don't do that, then fuck him. That's all. Don't deal with him. I don't know why people put up with people like that. That's my advice to you. Take it or leave it, but I honestly feel like you should not communicate with him. You should leave him alone. You don't want nobody like that in your life. Fuck you gonna and he's done it before. He's gonna keep doing it. People ain't gonna change. This is the pattern that people do and take. They always think that, oh yeah, he's gonna change. He's gonna change. He came back to me. He loves me. That's not love. You don't do that shit to people. Because if you really love somebody, you've been with this person for a year and they're still doing that dumbass shit, and he hurt you and you say you didn't do anything. So if you ain't done nothing, he just randomly hurt you. And that's just like some mental issues, to be honest. Exactly. That's my point. So if you want to continue to deal with this person, you go right ahead. I can't tell you who to choose and who to be with. But my opinion to you is to not deal with them ever. Just move on. That's all. You'll probably be better off without them. I know it's hard. I know feelings are involved. I know being with somebody for a year is kind of, a task to disconnect. But me personally, I will always disconnect from somebody no matter how long I've been with them. I ain't putting that bullshit. Of course. What else could it be? But why do it in the first place? Why would he have a reason to do that to you? You have to ask yourself that question. Why is he doing that to you? You know why? I'll tell you why. If he's doing this to you, it's because he's talking to somebody else. And that's my opinion. If he's doing this to you, it's to get you off his phone so he can deal with another woman, another person. And if it works out between him and that other person, then he'll go for it and he'll cut you off. But if it doesn't, he knows he can come back to you because you'll take him back. And that's the manipulation. Because what other excuse would he have? Exactly. That's coming from another woman. See? Okay. Like I said, I could be wrong, but that's what other reason why would you do that? If you love a person and you get into a little argument or tiff, doesn't give you a reason to like unfollow you and do all this dumbass shit. There you go. because Phil loves you. And he said, you know what? I can't lose this woman. I fucked up. That's a real man. A real man does that shit, not unfollow you and fucking do bullshit ass manipulation tactics. That's a man that wants somebody else. He don't want to deal with you. The cards were the Nine of Cups reversed, the Hermit reversed, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Cups reversed. Yeah, see, there you go. But if a woman did that shit to me, I won't be dealing with her no more. The first time would be good enough. And that's why I don't have no damn woman. Because I ain't about no games. And if you want to act up and manipulate and unfollow me and all that stupid ass shit and ghost me and all that bullshit, I ain't playing no 12-year-old games. I'm a grown man. I ain't got no time for that shit. But if people want to live in denial, they can go right ahead. But you're welcome, Angel Eyes. I hope that you take my advice and don't deal with him. Make him, if he really loves you, he'll come back to you. Not you call him a couple days later. What the fucking bullshit is that? That gives him a couple days to fuck around and then see if he can get somebody else to be dumb enough to deal with him. That's not a real man. Real men don't do that shit. But that's my advice. Don't take it personally. It's just my advice. I don't want you to get hurt. Again. That's why people have to put up those boundaries and say, hey, you're not going to hurt me no more. I don't deserve this. What the fuck did I do to you? So if you ain't done nothing wrong, and he can't tell you if you've done anything wrong, then that means that's his problem. That means he has some mental issue in his brain that makes him want to do that, or he's a cheater, or he's somebody that wants his cake and eat it too. And that's why he acts like that, because he probably has another woman on his radar. Let me get rid of my girl right now, put her in like some type of mood, and bang, there you go. And if he unfollowed you, that means he doesn't want you to see someone else on his profile. That's what all these social media tactics are all about. So that's shady in itself. So that's why don't put up with it. You don't deserve that. Everybody deserves better than that. I've been preaching this to women and men every day. Don't ever put up with bullshit like that. That's a red flag waved high up in the air. That's why Marky is single. I don't have to put up none of that bullshit. I've seen my friends go through so much. Oh my God. And my sisters and my brother. They've all gone through divorces and bullshit. I ain't got no time for those games. No, thank you. No. And we've all gone through it. And we know what's best for ourselves. How long have I been single? This year will be 9 years. In July, it will be 9 years I've been single. It's been the best 9 years of my life. I don't have to deal with no chicken head, aggravating, nasty ass woman aggravating me. And trust me, I know there's beautiful, nice, decent women out there. There's a lot of great women that come in this room every day. Wonderful women, wonderful people. I'm not here like bashing women and shit. I'm just saying, as a guy, I've experienced some bad women. And I'm sure you women have experienced bad men. We all have, experienced bad things, but I still love women. I still want to be in a relationship. But I've taken a long break because every time I try to date somebody or try and get into a relationship with someone, they play games. I just can't take that. I just can't take the games. I'm not about no games. I'm very loyal, honest, and respectful. And all I want in return is the truth. Don't lie to my face because that shit is not going to be, it's going to be the end of our relationship. You lie to me and it's over because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not because I don't want to. I don't feel like lying is necessary. Why am I going to lie for? Don't make no sense. I'm going to remember that lie every time I talk to you. So I don't want to remember lies. I want to tell you the truth so I don't have to remember lies. And if you do the same, then we're good to go. No problem. The perfect relationship, in my opinion, is telling the truth. Even if it hurts, you got to tell the truth. Simple. I'd rather you hurt me with the truth than lie to my face. Simple. I don't ask for much. All I want is the truth. And if you feel the urge to leave me for some other man, then just say, hey, look, I don't have the urge to be with you no more. I don't want to be with you no more. I'm actually attracted to this guy I'm with at work. And we went out a few times. I haven't fucked him, but we're almost at the verge of that because I don't want to be with you no more. So instead of me cheating, I want to leave you, Mark, and break up. And I'll be like, okay, cool. Where you going? I'm just opening up the door for you, sweetheart. Don't let your ass hit the door on the way out. And I'll tell her goodbye, good riddance, go fuck yourself. But you're better off telling me you don't want me than cheat on me. Because if you cheat on me, I feel sorry for you. I actually don't. But I feel sorry for you. You can get a lot of karma. I'm not going to do anything to you, but you're going to get a lot of karma. Because people who do that shit get karma, whether you believe it or not. That's like one of the most disrespectful things you could do to somebody. In my opinion. That's just my opinion. Some people think it's a way out, but it's not. All you got to do is literally look at that person you're with and say, I'm done. I don't want to be with you no more. And then you can go be with somebody else. That's the right thing to do. And the less karmic thing to do. So I don't know why people just don't do that and just move on. Like, so dumb. It don't make no sense. But anyway, to each their own. I don't really care what people do with their lives. You can do whatever you want. Just don't do no dumb shit to me. That's all. But yeah. That's why I've been single for a very long time. Because I have no time for these women who lie to my face and talk shit and say, oh, nah, fuck you. Don't lie to me, woman. I always tell the story on here. The last woman that I had a thing for and kind of, sort of dated, but I mean, it was kind of like a date, but not actually like a dinner date. But we used to like uh walk our dogs together, and like kind of was like a, a little date, little get together. Cause she even said, "Oh, this feels like a date." I'm like, "Yeah, it can be if you want it to be, but I can tell you the errors in your brain still." So anyway, I gave her a chance, and she fucked up because she lied and she was sneaky. And I said, "You just fucked up a perfectly good friendship." You couldn't even last 3 months with talking to me without lying. That's pathetic. It's really pathetic. So, didn't even last 3 months without her lying. So fucking weird. When I told everybody what she did, everybody was like, that's some dumbass shit. And I was like, what do you want me to do? You want me to be cool with a person like this? So this is what I have to look forward to? You not telling me shit and you lying to me and you like, acting like everything's okay because you wanted to keep your life, private or whatever. You could have kept your life private. All you had to do is say it in a different way. You could have still told me you were going to do something. Like we're friends. And you act like telling me something, whatever you wanted to tell me was a bad thing. So just simple things like that piss me off. If you can't tell me a simple truth about something, then that sucks. That tells me that you're not to be trusted. And now when I see this chick, this is what I do when I see her. How you doing? Bye. I used to pull up, stop, talk to her, be all cool with her and shit. Now I don't even stop. She must be like, fuck, Mark just completely cut me off. I wonder why. She's probably so dumb, she probably don't even know why. But I know why. And she knows why. She's stupid, but she's, you know, the devil in disguise. So I was like, you know what? I've never made a move on you. I never said anything to you, right? I was respectful the whole 3 months of getting to know you. And then all of a sudden, poof, you wanna lie and shit. So how you expect me to feel? I'm not gonna keep talking to you after that. Hell no. I don't even want you as my friend. If you can't be honest with me as a friend, let alone more than that, and you think I'm gonna keep pursuing you after you lied to me, after you like play games and didn't respond to me when I asked you shit, and here I am, and here she is, years later, I still ain't seeing her with nobody. You know why she's not with nobody? Because she's a little manipulative bitch that lies to people. And she's fine as hell. Got a banging ass body, beautiful, got a lot going for her, but she's just a liar. Nobody wants somebody like that. If you think that ass and that face is gonna get a man to continue to be manipulated by you, you got another thing coming. Because a lot of men like me have woken up already. We don't care about your looks. We want honesty for fuck's sake. Why you gotta lie for anyway? That just gives you a bad reputation. Gives you karma. Spirits in the background saying, you dumbass biatch. You gotta got yourself. We lined you up with a good man. You went and fucked it up, you dumbass. And Spirit must have said, to me, they must have said, well, Mark, you gave her a chance and she fucked up. At least you can say you tried. Some people are like, well, do you even try to find a woman? No, I'm just like, just out here, I got a sign on my head and says, looking for a woman that doesn't lie. If that's the case, they'll turn the other cheek because they're going to lie to me anyway. Cheers to all the single people in the world. Don't worry. It's okay to be single. And it's okay to have hope for a relationship one day. Okay? Don't give up. But don't let yourself be fooled or manipulated. Are you single, Leo, son? And if you are, don't blame me. I feel like the majority of the people in the world are single. And the reason why, because they're tired. I asked if you were single. You're not single? Okay, good. Hope your man treats you good. Mm-mm-mm. I know. I know. Men are hard to deal with. I don't like men either. Men are annoying. They think they know everything until they meet me. And I tell them about themselves and bring them off their high horse. I can't work with men. They annoy me. They think they're better than me and better than everybody in the world. Then when they meet me and they realize that they aren't, they get mad. And I laugh at them. It's not their fault. It's okay though. As long as you're happy with the man you're with, then that's a good thing. That's all that matters. As long as you're happy with your man right now and he's not lying to you and manipulating you and disrespecting you, and that's a good thing. As long as he's not doing that. At the end of the day, I feel like relationships are developed over a long period of time. And you're going to have your ups and downs. You're going to have your battles, your challenges. You know, one person might get sick or you might have to like change your whole life and shit. Anything can happen when you take on a person and love them and you're with them for a long period of time or even however long you are with the person. You know, there's there's an obligation to that person to a certain extent, or there is an escape. Like if you can't deal with that person's life or them something happening to them, then it becomes all, it goes to shit. Because some people have a reality check and a wake up call when you're with somebody and think that everything's just going to be perfect. Because anything can happen at any given time. You know, and I don't ever wish that on anybody, but it does. It can happen. It's just like recently, my auntie's sister. She's not my auntie, but my auntie's sister. She's married to my uncle. She passed away 2 days ago, and her son passed away 7 months ago, and her husband can barely walk and do anything. He had a stroke a couple years ago, and he's not really mobile. So she, the wife, was dealing with him, and sometimes she'll get a nurse to come there and help. Now he has no wife and no son. All he has is his daughter left and his grandchildren and his son-in-law. So I feel really bad for him. And see, the thing is, what I'm trying to explain is you find somebody, you get married, you have kids, you get a house, car, life, everything's great. Now you have grandchildren. You're 70 something years old. Your son dies at 40 something. Your wife dies in her 70s, and now you're home. Like you can't even do fucking nothing. So now you're gonna have to get put in a home probably, or if you have good insurance or whatever, or you got money, then hopefully it's enough for you to live and have care, health care. Or your daughter's gonna have to like do something to help you. So just like that, your whole life just got fucked within 7 months. Sometimes I ask myself, is it really worth having all of these things and then losing it all in a matter of months or years? And all you do is just die and just desert. All this fucking shit you go through just to see people die before you, and then you end up dying too. See what I'm saying? So it's like, I wonder if it's really worth my time to go above and beyond to fulfill a dream that is just going to end up being a nightmare. I shouldn't think like that, but I do because it's reality and it happens. And that's one of my biggest fears in life is to get involved with someone, have all these great things, and it all get taken away from you in a matter of minutes. Just like that. And I remember my auntie saying to me, she's been gone for 7 years, and next week will be 8 years she's been gone. She passed away on the 25th of March, 8 years ago. And she said to me when her husband died, my godfather and uncle, he died in 2020. I mean, sorry, 2001 he died. Or 2000, I can't remember. Anyway, he's been gone for a long time. She was without him for 18 years. And she said to me, now that your godfather and uncle's gone, I'm gonna be here by myself now. And if you get married to somebody, God should have put that whoever you marry, you should die with. And I told her, I agree with you. You should both go at the same time. And sometimes you both go at the same time. But sometimes it's meant for that person to go ahead of you so you can, live your life in a different way before you go. And she's like, I know, but, I wish that it was that way. You get married, you're with that person, and you die with that person. And I told her, I said, I agree with you, but I wouldn't know because I'm not married. But if I was, I wouldn't want my wife to die. I'd rather die with her, which is, I'm sure, everybody's choice. Unless they're like, I hope this bastard dies so I can enjoy the rest of my life and my money. Because all he does is do fucking nothing. Or a guy might say, I hope this hoe dies sometime soon so I can fucking enjoy my life because she's a pain in my ass. So it varies for whoever is dealing with whoever. Sometimes, when you're married and somebody dies, you actually become better because you were in prison all this time, dealing with a person that was a narcissist or, POS or whatever. So it's just life. And obviously, you're not going to die with the person you're married because some people get a divorce. So, and they probably wish that that person is dead for divorcing them. Hey, Sophie. I'm good. How are you, sweetheart? You're good? Good to hear. Talking about life, being single, being together. The usual subjects. Not my problem. People's problems give me headaches. I know people that get a divorce and never ever want anybody again because they probably felt like trapped at one point or some point or probably the whole time. And then when you become single, you kind of feel like free like a bird and you just want to do whatever you want because you couldn't do what you want before. And my sister is that way now. Her ex-husband was so strict and wouldn't let her out of his sight. And when my sister said, I'm going to go out with my friends tonight, he'd be like, no, you're not. So she would have to tell her friends, look, I can't go nowhere. And I told her, you're fucking dumb. I would have went. Fuck about what he says. If he don't trust you, you shouldn't be with him. So she put up with that shit for 24 years. And the last 4 years since he's been gone, this May will be 4 years he's been gone. And my sister is happier now and has been happier in the last 4 years, more happier than I've ever seen her in her life. And I told her, I'm glad you listened to me. I said, I told you. You don't need that fucking idiot. The fuck you want him for? He's a deadbeat dad, deadbeat husband. He lies and manipulates you all the time. Always acting like a little bitch. Get rid of that guy. I got your back. And she did it. And now she's free and happy. And most people that are in that situation or find themselves in that situation, there's always a way out. And if she can do it, anyone can do it. And I know a lot of people who have, and they're happy. Sometimes you got to get out while you can. But I know a lot of people that get divorced and never get married again, or get divorced and not even want a relationship again because they realize how nice it is to be free of that aggravation. And I feel like the only thing that separates that mentality is whether or not you're a sex fiend, like you have to have a person with you, you have to have sex, or you have to have, a person to be with all the time. I feel like everybody has that in their mind. Oh, I have to have someone because I have to have sex because that's my life. But if you don't really care about sex and you find a way to be happy without it, then I feel like that's when you really accomplish your peace and you really accomplish your goal to be free and happy. But if you feel like you need sex and you need a person to be in your life and you need someone to speak to every day and to love and to cuddle with and to kiss and to hug, and then, hey, well, that's up to you. You go deal with it. But if you need that, then that means that it might not ever work, because you have to understand, if you can go without that when you actually get it, you realize that, hey, no matter what happens, I know I'm fine with or without you. And I know that's a harsh mentality to have sometimes, but it's the right mentality, in my opinion. So when you're without someone for a long period of time, when you finally get with someone and you've programmed your mind to know that, hey, I don't need this person. I want this person in my life because I'm getting used to being with this person now. And I think that it's going to work out. I'm in a relationship now. Great. But in the back of your mind, don't fucking let yourself go. You got to always say, hey, I'm in a relationship now. I'm happy right now. I'm happy today. But anything can change. But remember, if it does, I don't need this person. I want them. Because I was perfectly fine before they came in my life. That's only if this has occurred. Yeah. So when you're in, when you've been through bullshit and you were free and happy and single, and you go and be in a relationship after years, you can always remember that how life was before you dealt with this person. And if that person doesn't work out, you should not be sad. You should not be hard on yourself, especially if it isn't your fault, right? You should always say to yourself, you know what? It didn't work out. We lasted 9 months, right? And it just didn't work. I just couldn't deal with this person. But guess what? I got my life back to where I can press the reset button and say, you know what? The reset isn't a hard reset. It's just a reset to be free again without somebody that I knew for 9 months that fucked up. What's so hard about having that mentality when you deal with your life? That's what I don't understand. And that's the mentality I have and have had for years. And I wish everyone would have the same mentality. And I feel like I'm right about this because I lived that life. I've been single for years. And the reason why is because every time I do get involved with someone, it doesn't last, not because of me. It's because my whole perspective of a decent person is to not lie to me, to not disrespect me, and to not play fucking games. Now, if you don't do that and you're decent like how I treat you is how you should treat me. So if I'm treating you with the utmost respect, the utmost gentleman-like way, and I'm not lying to you, and you know I'm not lying to you because I'm proving it. But if you can't do the same, I'm always gonna doubt your love for me. I'm always gonna doubt what you really want from me. Because if I'm giving you everything, then why is it a problem? You're gonna say, "Oh, you're too nice. I need drama in my life. I watched The Young and the Restless growing up, so I want to be like them." So if you want that, then don't even try to be with me. Because I don't want that life. And nobody should want that. So how is that? How is what I just said not right? You got me? That's all I want at the end of the day. And that's what everybody wants, really. Truly. They just want respect, love, and honesty. It's simple. And if you weren't getting that before, and then you finally get it, and then it still doesn't work out, just remember you always have yourself. You always have your freedom. You can always be single and happy again right before that person came into your life. Don't be hard on yourself. Even if you've tried 10 fucking times and it ain't worked, who cares? Remember, it's better to be single and happy than to be in a relationship with somebody you got to worry about every day and lose your fucking mind over. Because genuine people are very, very hard to find. Last I checked, there's not many. And if you do find one, you better hold on for dear life. But some people don't even know what a genuine person is because they're so busy trying to find a flaw in a genuine person. And then when you try and keep doing that, the genuine person is going to be like, you know what? Fuck you. Goodbye. You're a fucking crazy ass woman. You're a crazy ass person. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the truth. Listen to Marky. You'll be all right. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I've done my preaching for today. Hopefully, you all listened. And hopefully, you all learned that the only person you really need in your life is yourself. You don't need nobody. You just want somebody. You don't need nobody. You need yourself. That person you look at in the mirror every day, that's who you need. That's who you want. happy version of yourself, with or without anybody. Okay? Cheers. All right, good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.